Arlene here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How's everyone doing today? Well, it's Monday here for me, and it is a beautiful day here in Virginia. It is only 58 degrees though. It is chilly and no humidity. It's beautiful. White puffy clouds in the sky. It is just beautiful. Any day without 100% humidity is a good day for me. Well, as you can see, I'm here in my car and I'm on my way to Hobby Lobby. Yep, that's where I'm going, and that, which is right next to Hobby Lobby. As y'all saw, I purchased those, well, I guess they are called lanterns, wick lanterns, that were on the wrought iron holders that I just hauled in the Mother's Day video I just put up the other day. Well, I neglected to buy the oil for in them, duh. So I'm assuming it is right there in the same kiosk where the lanterns were placed. So I'm going to run in there and get that oil. If I can't find it in there, we looked it up at Home Depot, and they definitely have it at Home Depot. So I'll go over there and pick it up. So Chris is out on a motorcycle ride on this day. He has his jacket with him. It's going to get chilly. He's going to the mountains. And no, I don't ride with him currently. Once I get some more of this weight off, I have not gotten on the scale since that 22, so I have no idea what's going on in that realm. But once I lose a little bit more, then I'll feel more comfortable on the back of his Goldwing with him. But right now, he could handle me, I have no doubt, but I don't feel very comfortable, you know, sitting on there with him. So he's off for his ride, which is fine, and he will probably be gone through the evening hours today. So it is already afternoon though, and he took Sophie for her laser treatment this morning, and then when he got back, he gave her a bath. So she's had a big morning. She probably won't move too much for the rest of the day. As y'all know, we're supposed to have a Mother's Day shindig here on this Saturday, but been looking at weather.com and it looks like it's gonna rain. I'm hoping that that's changed. I'm gonna give it a few more days and see. I don't think that Candace and Dustin can come any other time, so I'm going to probably keep it going. We might just have to have our cookout inside, you know. What can you do? But I don't care. I'm just as happy to have my family around. I don't care if it's raining or if it's sunny or if it's snowing or what. I'm just as happy however the weather happens to be. But it would be nice if we could sit outside and enjoy our new furniture and enjoy the patio and the fresh air and the, you know, the view back there. It'd be nice, but if it doesn't happen that way, it doesn't happen. I think it's supposed to rain in the morning, and if it clears up, then that'll be fine. My dad is playing golf that morning, and he always is really sweet and takes his people, the people who run this golf course, I think he takes them muffins and things like that on Saturday morning as a treat for them to say thank you. He's so sweet, you know. So I think he wants to go ahead and play his golf, which is, I encouraged him. I said, don't, you know, have to take off a day of playing golf. Play your golf and come on whenever you get done. So he's probably not going to get here till about 1:30. So hopefully by that time the rain will have stopped. Even if it's cloudy out, we can still sit outside, you know. Hopefully. We'll see. Anyway, I'm running to Hobby Lobby. That's why I'm going to Hobby Lobby, to pick up the just a bolt of coral ribbon. And then I'm just going to poke around in there, see what else is on sale. I'm not sure what else is on sale this week. So I think I'll probably just poke around in there and take a peek and then run over and get that oil from that. And then I'll probably head back home. I need to do a little vacuuming and a little cleaning, you know, today. Just a little spiff up. And then, you know, of course, we will both get into it and really clean the house on Friday and get everything really nice and spiffed up and ready for everybody to come. As far as what I'm cooking, is concerned, I'm not going to be cooking, pardon me, that much, because I want to enjoy my family. I am making fruit salad. I always make fruit salad now. Everybody likes my fruit salad now. It's actually Donita's, my cousin's fruit salad. Donnie, hello. So I make her fruit salad all the time now. All the time. It's like everybody's favorite. So I'll make that. And Kristen is bringing deviled eggs. And actually she's going to come over to the house and make them at the house. So she's going to make us deviled eggs. And then Candace is bringing something, I'm not sure what. She said something about crab dip. So that she gets from one of her local stores over there. She lives in Maryland. And you know, Maryland is for crabs. Yes, yes. Yes, yes. That's where I'm from, you know, originally. Yum. So she will pick up some nice, maybe fresh crab meat or crab dip or something like that. That's what she had mentioned. But other than that, I think I'm going to go to a little Amish store that we have around here and buy, to be truthful, buy some macaroni salad and potato salad, because I just don't want to kill myself making tons of stuff. I am going to make my little strawberry shortcake and I'll show y'all, you know, how to do that. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I'm telling you, so easy. So I could do it in my sleep. My grandmother, my mom's mom, and my granddaddy used to come down all the time in the summertime. And when I was a child, we had a pool in the backyard. We didn't have much of, you know, a whole big house, but we had a pool. And my dad, you know, and mom were teachers. We were certainly not rich people. No way, no how. You know, I got one gift for my birthday and I got Christmas presents. And that's, you know, anyway, we had a pool. So, and then right behind our house, we lived, our house backed up to a farmer's field. And every year, the carnival would come to town and set up right behind on this farmer's property. And yeah, he allowed it. And I would imagine they paid him. I didn't even think about that when I was a kid, of course. But, you know, I'm sure they rented the land or whatever. But we had this really cool little carnival every year, or on the, you know, during the 4th of July week. That was the week that it was always there. And then the firemen would put off fireworks. The big fireworks. I mean, not these little piddly things that you know, we used to put off for our kids in the driveway. They were the big fireworks, and right up over our heads. You know, we would sit out there and. But my grandmother would come down. My grandmother and granddaddy would always come down. My granddaddy would always stay in the house with Nikki, our German Shepherd, because she was scared to death of fireworks, thunder and fireworks. She hated it. And he, bless his heart, he has such a kind heart. Oh, I miss him. But he would sit take her into the basement of our house, which we had a rec room and stuff, and a TV, turn the TV up real loud, and she would sit right there with him, and he would not leave her side. He would sit in there with her until the fireworks were over. He was so sweet. But my grandmother, anyway, I digress, goodness gracious, told a whole story, didn't I? Grandmother would always bring her, you know, what she called strawberry shortcake, which is really not strawberry shortcake. It's just an angel food cake and strawberry jello and frozen strawberries in their own, or in syrup, and cool whip on the top. That's all it is. But when I think about that cake, I think about her all the time, because she was a good cook. And you know, one thing she took with her to heaven, she used to make the best, she called them graham cracker pies. But you know, the custard that's inside like an eclair donut? Hello. Actually, I like the cream-filled ones better than the custard. You know, if I had to choose, I'd choose the white cream-filled. Just give me a bowl of that. I'd be good to go. I'd be fine. Just give me a bowl of that white cream. But you know, I like the custard too, but these what she called graham cracker pies, is she would make her graham cracker pie crust. And then, I don't know how she did it. It was with eggs, and I watched her do it, but I don't recall how she did it. But they were custard pies, is pretty much what they were. And they were sweet and gooey and good and wonderful. And she took that recipe with her. I have a lot of her recipes, her handwritten recipes. You know what? I also have my aunt just sent me, just back around last Christmas, sent me my grandmother's old Better Homes cookbook. I will get that out and show that to you when I haul whatever I get today and do the craft outlet haul. I'll show that book to you. What a treasure it is. What a treasure. And I wonder if it's stuck in there. I have to go through that. I wonder if she wrote it in. She was famous for writing stuff, you know, on the sides of things. She'd write her recipes on anything she could find, bless her heart. And she was also famous for taking recipes off the side of cake mixes. That's where my cheesecake recipe came from. It used to be on the side of a Duncan Hines cake mix box. And it is the best recipe. Oh my gosh, always works out. Anyway, can you tell I'm dieting? I'm talking about his sweets. I'm a mess. Anyway, I'm almost to Hobby Lobby, and I'm going to hush up so I'll have time to do that haul. I'm not going to do my wreath today because I do have my cleaning and whatnot to do, but I will try to do that haul for craftoutlet.com, and then I'll haul whatever I pick up here today and show you guys everything. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I sure did with Kristen. She came over and we shopped, as you saw, at And That, and got the Mother's Day tea all ready to go for her. And then Chris and I just didn't do much of anything yesterday. We just kind of hung out and didn't do much, you know, kind of just chatted and spent time with one another. It was a good day. It was just a good, nice, relaxing day. So we're off to another week. I've got a busy one. I got to get my hair done this week, Thursday. Got to get these claws done one day. But anyway, I've got my schedule for today, so I'm going to hush up so I can have time. And I will catch y'all when I get back to the house, and I'll do the haul for you then. I'll be back in a little while. Bye. Hey everyone, I'm back home at the house now, and you guys are not going to believe this, but I have changed my mind as far as how I'm going to make that coral colored wreath. I'll explain. But anyway, I'm here to do the craftoutlet.com haul, and I'm going to show you what I purchased today at Hobby Lobby. So I think that's it. Oh, and I went into And That real quick, and I'll show you what I got there. So let's start there, actually. As I mentioned in the car, I was going to go and try to find torch fuel, tiki torch fuel, or fuel for those little lanterns. Let me run and get one. Hang on. Okay, this is what I got at And That the other day. So I just need to fill it up, and it says don't fill it past that line. So that is what we will do, and this screws on and keeps it tight, and then we'll light the little wick. But this is the stuff that you use. It's an oil. So, and it's supposed to be scented. I'm assuming scented citronella. I got that at And That, and it was, as you saw, $5.99. And then I also picked up some of these off tabletop. I did buy some candles the other day and that one little lantern, and I do have these, but as y'all know, we have a pretty big patio and we have a good many tables sitting out there and chairs and whatnot. Of all that, I did buy some more off candles. Let me open it up. And this was $7.99. It smells like citronella. And look at that. It looks like the table we have sitting out there, and the set of, you know, that set with the fire pit. It looks like the fire pit table. So I thought they were cute. I didn't see these the other day, or I would have gotten these probably over the red candles, but I'll keep them all. I am sure I can set them around and it'll be just fine. So that's what I got from Ann that. I didn't spend but $14 there today. But it's just to get prepared for hopefully to be outside. If we don't use them this weekend, if we're not able to go outside this weekend, we'll certainly be out there many other times this summer, so we'll be able to use them. We'll get lots of use out of them. All right, let's go through my craftoutlet.com haul now. And I threw away the receipt because I had already done this haul yesterday, but I didn't like how it turned out, so anal retentive me I'm doing it today. So I did spend a total of $48 at craftoutlet.com. So let's go through what I purchased, and then I will go through and tell you why I changed my mind on my wreath. So, and how I'm going to make that. All right, first thing is this brown deco mesh wreath. This was so cheap. This was like $3.75. So cheap for this, and it's really nice, and it's regular, you know, value mesh. It's called. So 21 inches by 10 yards. That's a good bit. So I bought this, and I'm thinking I want to make a wreath to put up in August, and I like sunflowers. I'm a real fan of sunflowers, so I thought, you know, why don't I do like a brown and then get this to, you know, do 2 rows on the top as a coordinating color. And this was a little bit more expensive than this. This was like $4.75, I think, something like that. But again, Deco Poly Mesh, 10 inches by 10 yards. And what started me looking for these 2 deco meshes was this little fella. Check him out. And Phyllis, thank you so much for putting me on to this guy and to this ribbon. I got it too. I'll show you that in a second. But I did pick up this fella, although I did not realize he had purple eyes. Check out his eyes. He has purple eyes. So I didn't realize that he had purple and purple stripes. I thought they were brown. So dummy, I didn't zoom in on him. But regardless, I got him anyway. So he might go on this wreath with these 2. We'll see once I get to start making it. But I'm definitely going to use this ribbon with these 2. Isn't that cute? I was like, I'm thrilled. So I don't know whether I'll end up using this fella. He might just sit around or go in my red wagon decor or something like that. And I might look for something else, another kind of owl, more of a rustic looking owl. I feel like I need that with this more than that whimsical fella. So I'm not sure what I'll do, but I'll figure it out, I'm sure. So I bought those, the owl and the 2 deco meshes and this ribbon. And he's out of the way here, hang on. I bought, look at this guy. Isn't he cute? Land That I Love. Red, white, and blue. Check out his unibrow. He's so cute. I think he's adorable. So I think there might be somebody else showing us how to do a deco mesh wreath, patriotic deco mesh wreath in a different way. Possibly, maybe, somebody might be doing that, somebody not being me. But I might use this fella and make a big wreath for my front door. I have one for my light post. So I may use this, either that, or I'll just set him in my red wagon decor, because I have a really pretty patriotic wreath. If I can remember, I'll stick a picture of my patriotic wreath right here. But he would pair nicely with that wreath, I think. And I'll have to do a voiceover for how I did that one. I'm not sure if I even have enough pictures to be able to do a voiceover for that one. But we'll see. I don't know. I'll check it out. All right, so he was the other thing I got. And then the last thing was, of course, this beautiful coral colored deco mesh, deco poly mesh. And this was not very expensive. I want to say $5 or $6. But this is what gave me the idea, and what I was going to use, was being the operative word in that sentence, was going to use for a new deco mesh wreath for the door to the happy bathroom. But I changed my mind. You all want to know why? And I'll explain why. I was going to use this on the bottom because it's big and wide. And this is the length that I use for the 2 rows that I put down on the inner. Here's my wreath form that I'm going to use. I put 1 row on the outer ring and I put 1 row on the inner ring. And I used the long deco mesh for that. And then as a coordinating color, I had a cream color that I was going to cream with gold. As you can see, this has gold flecks in it. And I had cream with gold flecks. And I was going to use that on the top. Well, I decided I didn't like that look. I wanted the peach to be the more prominent color. Whatever color you put on top, I feel like becomes the prominent color. Again, I have not been taught any of this stuff, you guys. I just go with my gut and go with what I think looks pretty. I have no formal training in decorating. I have no formal training in wreath making. As you all know, I do them what most people consider upside down. I create them upside down. I do them the way that works the best for me, and y'all should do the same. Please don't feel like when I'm doing something like this that you have to do it exactly the same way. I'm just trying to provide you kind of a template, a little way, one way to do things, maybe give you an idea of things to put together. But honest to goodness, if you have a better idea or a different idea doesn't make it a bad idea. It could be a better idea. So I say go with it. Go with what you think looks good. Go with what you feel would look good in your house. What I say in my blog all the time is, in crafting, there are no mistakes, only unique creations. So I will not be using this for that wreath. I've changed my mind. I'm sure I will use this for something else. I'm not sure what yet, but I'm sure I'll find something. I'm not getting rid of this. I think it is so pretty. I wish that I had built a bedroom, to be honest with you, around this. I think this is just the prettiest color. I'm just in love with this color. But I don't know, I'll find something to do with it. But I'm in keeping with the theme of the peach. I'm gonna continue on. I went to Hobby Lobby today and put this down for a second. I found me kind of the opposites. I found the cream that I was going to use as the accent color with this one. It's cream with gold flecks in it, or they're kind of gold strings, or I don't know how to explain them. Fibers maybe running through there. And I got me the peach, but in the shorter, the 10-inch length. And that will become my dominant color, my prominent color on the top as I go around. So, and I was stressing because I couldn't find a ribbon that I liked to go with this would be underneath. Yeah, anyway, I've been struggling with this, trying to wrap my brain around how I want to do it. When I walked into Hobby Lobby and I saw this, and I was like, that's it. I've got to go ahead and get this, and that's the way I'm going to make it. And then I will do a craft bow out of that. Check it out. Won't that be pretty? And then the accent pieces on the wreath will be this little fella that I already had, and this cross that I found at Hobby Lobby last week. So still gonna match and look beautiful. And then, of course, there's going to be these butterflies. We'll see about these butterflies. I'll put them on and see if I like them. this is kind of a, it doesn't project as a peach, but that color right there, that where my fingernail is, that is, look at my fingernails. They need to be done. Look at them. Oh my gracious, they're a mess. Excuse them. But this color right here does not telescope peach to you guys, but it is a peach. It really is a peach. It looks more like a kind of a goldish to you guys, but it really is a peach. So anyway, regardless, it blends really nicely with that. And then, so I have 3 of the butterflies, and then I have these flowers. 3 peonies, and then I have 6 of the Gerber daisies. And I'll do 1 flower with, you know, flank with 2 Gerber daisies flanking it, or somehow I'll put it on there. So that will be the wreath. And I obviously don't have time to do the wreath today because it is actually late in the day and I need to feed my pups and feed myself since Chris isn't here and he's going to be gone till dark probably, or after, hopefully not too far after dark. I don't like him riding it at night, but hopefully he'll be back here before dark. And it's not getting dark here like 8:30, 8:45 now almost. So all the way dark. I just have, and I got myself out a piece of chicken to go with my salad, and I will probably fry it up into the frying pan with a little bit of butter and garlic powder and salt, pepper. That's really good. I don't use a lot of butter, you know, so it's good. But that will do it. So I am now prepared, if we are able to go outside this weekend, to light up my torches. And I have some materials for a fun wreath that I would put up in August with sunflowers. And I have one little patriotic owl that I'll figure out what to do with. And then I have my stuff for my peachy, my corally wreath. And I cannot believe that I changed my whole mind on that. Isn't that awful? But I just was not comfortable. Once I got this here and I just was like, this, as pretty as this is, it's just not gonna work. It's just not gonna work the way I wanted it to work. So, hey you guys, I'm back real quick here. I forgot I had mentioned my grandmother's Better Homes cookbook. Check this out. Bless her heart, she kept it shut with rubber bands. Let's take a look at this, huh? Oh my goodness. I wonder if I'll find that graham cracker pie recipe. Wouldn't that be something if I actually found it? I haven't looked too close at it here. Let me find the copyright on this thing. Oh my land, look, the front cover came off. Jeez. I would say this puppy was well used. Copyright 1942, 44. Look. Oh my goodness. My goodness. Oh, but she's got, oh look, 2 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa. No, that's not it. Butter, milk, vanilla, peanut butter. Up. I'm not sure what this is, but that's her handwriting. Bless her heart. She had the prettiest script. Look at that. Oh my goodness. This is such a treasure, you guys. Such a treasure. I should do just a video just on this book, shouldn't I? Oh my goodness. Look, Wesson oil. Here's French dressing from Wesson oil. Look at that. Oh my. She's got recipes stuck all through here. Sour cream cookies, English cookies. I'm going to leaf through here real quick, see what else. If I find that. That's it. Somehow the 3 tablespoons of lemon juice, it's the same exact recipe, but she has lemon juice and this has lemon juice, but that lemon juice didn't get passed down to me. Wow, isn't that funny? My goodness. Anyway, obviously I haven't looked through this as much as I should have when my aunt sent it to me, but what a treasure, guys. Anyway, I did, and the back cover is completely gone too. It's completely off of it too. So, but check it out. I could go through this all day long. Maybe one of these days I'll do a video just on this book. My goodness. All right, you guys. I'm going to try to put this back together and put it away. I was going to leave this out on my counter, but I'm too afraid to. I'm afraid it'll get ruined. So I do keep it here on my desk. So anyway, it will end up in my cedar chest before long, though, when I get all her recipes out of it. And then it will go in my cedar chest to be passed down to my kids. All right, you guys, on that note, I'm gonna say, but anyway, for now, I will just say, until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.